What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. This is your boy Amit. You know what's up. Google just dropped a bomb, right? With Flow. I'm on Flow Ultra, and we are going to check out today how VEO3 works, if we're going to get high quality videos or not. With that, let's get started. We're going to try not one, but two new tools because Claude just dropped Sonnet 4. So I'm on Sonnet 4 right now, as you can see. And they also dropped Claude Opus, which is great for coding, but not for today's video. So what I have done is I have asked Claude to write a 60-second trailer for an upcoming Terminator movie set in the future. We're going to go through this scene by scene, but first let me tell you what I have built so far inside of Flow. So here's my Flow dashboard. If you want to check it out, go to labs.google/fx and then you can sign up for this. I did take them up on their $250 a month offer. Ouch. But it was 50% off for the first 3 months. So I'm going to try it out and see if it's worth it. And this is what I created so far. So I wanted to create or recreate the scenes from Top Gun's trailer. And these are some of the scenes. Now, sometimes Google will automatically add the sound effect and sometimes it does not. So I don't know if I'm supposed to prompt it to add the sound. We're going to try all of that out today. So this is what I have done so far. And on Ultra Flow, what we get is if I go to a new project, I have text to video, frames to video. So if you're on the Pro plan, you will have these two options. But on the Ultra plan, you also get ingredients to video. Text to video is pretty self-explanatory, and frames to video, what you can do is you can use a starting and an ending frame and then guide that video on where it should start and where it should end. Don't worry, we're going to try all of this today. And then finally, you have ingredients to video. Now, when this first launched or when I was playing with it, the upload option was not available. Now it is available. So of course, if someone's paying them $250 a month, it better be available. So thank you, Google, for making this upload option available. So we're going to look at this too. And what ingredients is pretty cool. You can add a bunch of things. So you can add a person, a couch, maybe a coffee cup, and you can say, have this person sitting on the couch drinking coffee, and it'll use those ingredients. Will it work or not? We're going to find out. So for the first one, what we're going to do is we're going to start with our text to video. I'm going to go to Claude, and what I have given here is a prompt which says, write a script for a movie trailer for a futuristic version of Terminator, the classic movie. This will be a 60-second trailer with each scene lasting no more than 5 seconds. For each scene, describe it in vivid details as if you are the cinematographer. Now I can see Flow Ultra being a tool of choice for maybe storyboarding for video professionals. I can also see it being of use for someone like me. Maybe I want to create a YouTube channel that's all around reviews of places where I can take photos of those places and then animate them and write a review video. So there are multiple use cases of why you would want to use this. I truly think that this would be a storyboard kind of tool that videographers start using before they even get into filmmaking, right? Just to kind of see their script come to life. So let's see if our script will come to life here. So first scene, aerial drone shot sweeping over Neo Angeles instead of Los Angeles, I guess. So I'm going to go back, go to my text to video, paste that prompt. Before I hit send, couple of things to show you here is the setting. I'm going to choose one output, and for the quality, what we're going to do is we're going to choose the VEO fast first, and then I'm going to show you the same quality in VEO3. Now here's something to note. On my Ultra plan, I get 12,000 credits or 12,500 credits, and each VEO3 video is 150 credits. Just keep that in mind. The more VEO3 videos you generate, the more credits you're going to burn. So if we do some math over here, which I am not good at, 12,500 divided by 150 is about 83 videos on the VEO3. So let's just even it out to 80 videos. You take that 80 videos and times that by 10 seconds. That's 800 seconds, which is about 13 minutes of video output. We can also use Sora, which as far as I know doesn't have a limit, or I have never hit my limit, and it's equally good, right? Or so I think. That's up for another video whether I can compare Sora to VEO3. So let's go to VEO3 first, give that prompt here, and then we can try this faster VEO2, which takes less credit. So VEO, if I go back here and show you my credits, you'll be able to see that VEO2 takes 10 credits, but VEO3 is 140 times more than a VEO 2 credit. And then you do get credit refund sometimes. If your video was unable to be generated, it'll automatically give you the credit back, and you can add more credits. So if you want to do a one-time purchase, you can add these credits in here. So $24.99 for 2,500 credits. Let's do another round of math here. I think they should all cost pretty much the same, but if I do 199 divided by 20,000, that's about 0.009 cents per credit. And if I do the same, divide that by 2,500, so it's about the same pricing regardless of how many credits you purchase. And that's only if you start running out of your credit. So we'll pause this video, come back when that video generation is complete, and then we'll move on to the next frame. Our first scene is ready. Let's see how it came out. Again, the prompt was aerial drone shot sweeping over Neo Angeles 2087. Holographic skyscrapers flicker like dying candles against storm cloud. Camera pushes through shattered smart glass. Rain streaking the lens. Neuralink advertisements still pulse weakly on abandoned buildings. Thunder crashes as we cut to black. Let's give it a shot. So I'm going to go full screen and hit play. Okay, holy cow, that's a great first scene. If that's how the rest of this quality is going to come out, I am impressed. Now, in my first few takes on this, I wasn't really impressed, but I think my prompts were too simple. So what I have done is I Googled this thing right here. How do cinematographers describe scene in movies? Not how do. And Google told me cinematographers don't typically write the scene descriptions. It's the screenwriter. I should have known that. I have a screenwriter in my family. Sorry, bro, if you're watching this. And then I took this entire breakdown and fed it to Claude and said, okay, redo these scenes using the format described below. So now it has redone those scenes. I'm going to now take the second one, and this time I want to show you how do we transition from this scene to that one. So what I'm going to do is go back to this scene here and click on add to scene. So this opens up our palette or timeline, and in this timeline I can go all the way to, let me drag this thing here. I don't know if I need to drag it. I've just been doing it, but I think I can just hit the plus here. Once you hit the plus, what you can choose is either you want to jump to the next scene or just extend this scene. In our case, we're going to jump to the next scene. So I'm going to click jump to. It opens up a new scene, and then it also opens up the prompt here. So this is our next scene, underground bunker, continuous. Sarah Chen, 30s, cybernetic left arm, crouches beside flickering computer terminals. Her fingers dance across holographic interfaces while resistance fighters load plasma weapons in the background. The air hums with electric tension. So the first video automatically did have the sound in it, and this one I'm guessing should too. Let's see what happens. Same things here. You can clear the prompt. You can choose to change this jump to or just X out of it. And you can also go into settings, and in the settings you can choose highest quality. When you do choose highest quality, you can see it's experimental audio. So this is, just take it with a grain of salt. The audio isn't going to always be perfect. And we're just going to hit generate, and it does say here each generate uses 150 credits based on your current settings. So let's give it a shot and see what we get back. I'll pause again, wait for this generation to complete, and then we will be right back. All right, our second scene is ready. I'm excited to see what we got here. So let's go, actually this time let's not go full screen because I want to see the transition. Plasma stuff in the back. Oh, the sound went on mute. Wow, that was a great transition. Then it goes into underground. Okay, I can hear sound. People with plasma weapons in the back. Holy cow. Now the only problem is at $250 a month, this is not affordable, but let's see if we can get the full trailer created. So I'm going to go to my third prompt here, which is this one right here. I'm not going to spend time reading it. Let's just go here, add jump to. We're going to add our third scene for the jump to and hit send. And what I haven't tried, which I'm curious, so let's try it together, is what if I just keep adding the scenes instead of waiting for one to finish? Although thinking it out loud, it won't know what to jump to till it can see the previous scene. So maybe I won't burn my 150 credits yet, just to try it out. So I'm going to wait for this one to generate. We'll come back. Before I leave though, one other thing here is you can arrange these videos in different order. And then you can also hit the extend button instead of jump to button. So the last scene that we get, I'm going to hit extend on that to see and also show you how that extension works. So hang in with me. I'll pause this, come back once the video is ready. We are back. And as a reminder, this next scene, I think I might have prompted it wrong. Instead of scene 3, I did scene 4, but it was supposed to be scene 3. So let's go back and see what it is. I guess once I make the scene, it doesn't show me the prompt. But once we watch the scene, we'll know what the scene is about. So let's see how that transition happens. Again, I'm going to go full screen this time, and let's go into the third one. Awesome. So if I go and read this, I think massive crystalline brain pulses with raw computational power, streams of data flow like liquid. Awesome. Now I'm going to make the next one. Thanks for sticking around. This is shaping up to be a decent promo for a non-existent Terminator movie. So all the movie buffs out there watching this, hopefully you can go in and recreate your favorite movie trailers or create a new one. This one says footsteps echo on wet pavement. So this should automatically add that sound effect. A figure emerges from shadow. The TX1000. It's liquid metal from shifting between human and machine. Its face materializes, beautiful yet terrifying, with scanner eyes that ignite crimson in the darkness. Ooh, let's give this a shot. And then eventually, obviously, we can stitch this all together and create our trailer. Now, we're not going to do the whole editing and stitching thing. This video isn't about how to edit these. This is more about how can you take simple prompts and convert them into something like this that you could now use royalty free on your website, on your client's website, on YouTube, create YouTube videos with it. The possibilities are endless. So I'll pause again, come back as soon as that next section of video is ready. All right, we are back for more. Our next scene is ready. Now after this one, I'm going to create all the scenes, show you the final, and then we're going to jump into some of the other tools using VEO 2. So hang in there. But first, let's see how this transition works. Let's go full screen and let's hit play. Oh, interesting. That one I wasn't too impressed with. It was not as cool as I thought it would be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this one. I just paste it here and say make this scene more dramatic and give it better details so it comes out even more crisper. I don't know if these are movie terms that a screenwriter would use, but that's what I got. So I'm going to work with that. I'm just saying that define this in much more detail. And this one looks much more detailed. I don't know if there's a limit on how much we can put in VEO 3, but let's give it a shot. So I'm going to jump to again, do this one, hit send, and this one we will have to delete. If I press delete on my keyboard, does it do it? No, it does not. We'll figure out how to delete it. Now, while we wait for this, one more thing I want to show you, and then I'll just finish the video, show you the final result, is you could save any frame as an asset. So if we go back here, we like that this person's face is very clear here. I want to save that as an asset. So I'm going to just click on save frame as asset, and now I can use that again. So you could do that with any frame. Just hover over the frame, hit the little plus, and then you'll see save frame as asset. Then it brings you into frames to video where you can add your previous frame, your next frame, and Google will figure out how to get from one frame to the other. So we'll do that towards the end. First, let's build this entire trailer and see how it comes out. So I'm going to stop the video, finish building the trailer with the prompts from Claude, and see you once the trailer is done. All right, we've gotten quite far with the video. I wasn't able to finish it. I keep getting messages that your video failed to generate. But I'm going to show you how far we have got. Let's begin. I'll show you the good, the bad, and what I did to make it better again. So this is our video. Let's start from the beginning. Our first scene goes into the building. Then it continues with the lightning. We are in the basement. You can see some bots in the back, and this is supposedly the Terminator or maybe the human. So I haven't really read the full script, but this is where the Terminator comes in, and this scene could be better. Then we have this train scene. I like the sound effects of the train. It's is sticking to that style and theme. It's raining, it's dark at night. Then this guy comes in, so now he's the Terminator. So there's some inconsistencies there, and I could have uploaded the frame, but I didn't. Then that guy is in the basement. We have consistency with the eyes and the arm. Now this guy is talking to this other machine. They're joining hands, and there's a nuclear explosion happening in the back, and that's where we end. I think overall this is a really good first draft. Now, lessons learned. I tried the prompts from Claude and they weren't detailed enough, but then when I asked it to give me details, they were too detailed. So what I did is I took all of that, I put it inside of ChatGPT 3.1, and then from here I was able to get just the right amount of details, and that's what I'm looking for. And let me show you what my prompt was here to get the right amount of detail. So my prompt is take the transcript below and redo scenes 5 through 11, and then I had some typo here, and then I said details that a cinematographer would understand. Each scene should be 5 seconds long. Then I got too much details here. So this is the transcript from Claude, and you can see one scene that's 5 seconds long had shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same with scene 2, etc. so on and so forth. So then I gave it a follow-up prompt saying, can you redo them into a single prompt for each scene? And that's where the magic happened. So now we have a single prompt per scene, and that's how I was able to get it that far. And this war montage is where we are stuck. It won't give me this video. So then I said, redo this into a different cut to scene from scene 7. So from scene 7, we're going to cut to scene 8. Just make it different. Maybe it's some of the words in there about war that it's not liking. This one also has war. So I don't know if that's why it's not giving it to me, but I think we have a good first draft. So now let's get back and show you some of the other stuff it can do. So I'm going to go back to flow. Oh, one more thing here. I was trying to figure out how do you delete these scenes. You can click on arrange. When you click on arrange, you can see these tiles start dancing, and this is where you can either rearrange them or you can just get rid of them. So that's how you can delete them. From here, what I want to do is I want to try some of the other functionality in VEO 3. So the next one is frames to video. I already have 2 frames selected. So I'm going to upload those 2 frames and then see if it can get us a complete video just based on those 2 frames. All right. So for the next one, what I've done is I've uploaded these 2 images to ChatGPT. This is frame 1 and then this is frame 2. And I said, use the 2 attached frames, write me a 5-second scene to get from frame 1 to frame 2, write it in such a way that it's a single shot that a cinematographer would understand, and this is what we got. So I'm going to copy that prompt, go to flow, and let's upload the same images here. All right, so I have my first frame in here. That's the hot air balloon. My second frame, which is the ice cap mountains, and then my frames to video shot defined here. Let's hit send. This says switching you to a compatible model for this feature. Please submit again. All right, so looks like that one is only available on VEO 2. All right. Well, that's good that Google automatically switches you to the compatible model. Now, while we wait for this, let me show you what we're going to do for the final scene, which is the ingredients to video. So for that, I have 3 images. This is the first image of this girl, second image is of this house slash castle mansion, and then third image of this dog. I said next, using the 3 images, define a cohesive scene, and this is the scene I got. The camera starts in a warmly lit bustling ramen bar. A young woman full of energy and attitude flashes a playful peace sign, blah blah blah. So what we're going to do is take this scene, go back to Google Flow, add that scene, and see if we can use ingredients to create a scene. I'm going to wait for this one to generate first. So this one is from VEO 2. That's why it's a little bit faster than our VEO 3 generations. Let's see what this looks like. All right, so we have the hot air balloons. They went from an image to actually into a video, but they didn't transition well into that other video, which was the snow-capped mountain. I was hoping that the balloons would be flying over that. It's fine. We will move on to our third one and our final one, which is the ingredients to video. So same thing here. You can add up to 3 images. So I'm going to add those images real quick. All right, for our final test, ingredients to video, that's what I've selected here. I've added the 3 images that we looked at earlier, and it automatically switched me to the quality VEO. I'm going to keep it to fast and see if we can use fast for our ingredients to video. Okay, doesn't look like we can. It will automatically switch you to the slower one, which is called quality. Now, while we wait for that to happen, I also want to show you that here we have a palette, and when you use that palette, you can also generate an image, and you can use that AI generated image for your ingredient. So keep that in mind. I also use those 3 AI generated images, but I just went to Sora.com, downloaded the images from there, and then uploaded it to my Google Flash VEO account. Sorry, Flow VEO account. So now we wait for that final video to generate, and we'll see what that output looks like. So while we wait for that video to generate, just as a reminder, these are the 3 images that I fed to Google Flow. It used the VEO2 quality model, not the fast one and not VEO3. And let's go see what it came up with. All right, so I can see that castle, I can see fall, I can see the girl's back. Let's see if the same girl as the image. A horrible version of the same girl, much better here, and the dog shows up. Perfect. So that is our third one here, which is ingredients to video. All right, and then the final thing I want to show you is Flow TV. So Flow TV is similar to Sora's Explorer library. If I go to Flow TV's home screen, you can see the different videos that people have created. What you can do is click on all channels here, and then from those all channels, you can pick a channel that you want to see videos of, or you can just click on shuffle all, and then this will show you the different videos. You can see the prompts that were used to create it, and then also which model was used to create that video. So I can just keep going through the different channels here if I just keep scrolling up or down, and then I can take that prompt and try to recreate it in my own VEO2 or VEO3 for those who are on the Ultra Plan account. And there you have it, VEO3, all the rage, everyone's talking about it. In my next video, I would like to compare the output from VEO3, take those same prompts, put them in Sora, and see what kind of results we get, and even see if we can get the ingredients to video or frames, right? The start frame and end frame. Can we get those same things in Sora? So stick around for that one in the next video. Until next time, don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you get notified, and keep creating.